Welcome back to this channel. Today we will see a bit about Power Query. In the previous module we learned about Power Pivot models, but in that session we just scratched the surface. To use Power Pivot in a better way, we have to have a better understanding of Power Query as well. Today we will see a simple example where we will try to club multiple files into one file. To explain this, let me use some sample files. Let's say this is a folder which has 3 files, and we'll see one for one of these. So we have a serial number, we have a date, we have units sold, the MRP and the invoice amount. Similarly, in the other files which we have similar data but a different data altogether. Now if we are tasked to combine these files into a single file, one way is to do it manually, copying each file, pasting it one by one, or else we can use or we can take help of Power Query. Let us see how to do it. So we'll close these two files. So all these files that we need to club, we have placed it in one folder, that is test folder here. Okay, we have opened a new Excel sheet. We'll go to data, we'll go to get data. Here there is an option to get data from a folder. So when we select folder, we can go to that particular folder where we have placed the sheets that we want to club. So we'll select that folder and we click on open. So you see, now what is happening is Power Query is running behind this step and he has fetched these 3 files from that folder. Now it is providing you some options in the bottom. Either you can transform the data, okay, or you can load the data, or you can combine. When you see there is a drop down in combine, when you click here, you can see combine and transform data, or combine and directly load the data without transformation. If you don't want to load the data, you can load it to as a connection or directly to a pivot table. Okay, so these are few options available. We'll select combine and transform data to visualize what is happening in the backend. Okay, when you click it, it will first try to fetch the data preview. So we'll select the sheet 1 where we had placed the data in the original Excel sheets. We'll select OK. So then we can see the first screen of Power Query editor. So you can see it is working in the background, transforming the data, clubbing the data together. Okay. Now if you see here, here it is mentioned as source name, and you can see it is the file name basically. 1.xlsx was the first file, 2.xlsx was the second file, and 3.xlsx was the third file which was there in the folder. And these are their corresponding rows which were there in the sheet and has been put up or appended, we can say, into a single sheet in front of us. Along with that, what it has done is it has now modified the data type for each column with its own intelligence. So if you see, date has been captured as date, unit sold has been captured as a number, MRP also number, invoice amount also captured as a number. Now if we close and load, the entire 3 sheet data will get populated in this particular single sheet. Okay, so that is how you club data from multiple files into one folder. It is a very simple example to show you the power of Power Query. I hope it helps. We'll see multiple examples in coming series. Thank you.